Hey everyone, happy Website Wednesday. Wanted to talk to you today a little bit about my design process. My website process as a whole is made up of five main steps. So we have content and planning, design, development, quality assurance and testing, and then launch. So within that, the design phase, that is right after the content and planning phase. So during the content and planning phase, we get all of the copy nailed down and the wireframe nailed down. And so this starts to kind of merge into the design phase, but the final product for the content and planning phase is something like this. This is like a standard wireframe. This isn't supposed to speak as much to the actual design and how it's going to look, but rather to, okay, here's the copy that's going on the site and the different sections that we are going to have, different sections, different pages, just the structure of the site as a whole. So this is kind of the final product that you receive after the end of the copy and planning phase or content planning phase. So from here, I go into designing the homepage. And so this starts the actual design phase. And for that, I ask for different inspiration. If you have, any sort of thoughts on the design, that sort of thing. From that, I create the initial homepage design. So you can see I'm referencing the wireframe as I create the actual design for the site. The wireframe is not serving as like, oh, this is how it's going to look, because you can see here, like here we have a full width CTA, but in this I obviously made it look quite a bit different, brought it down, boxed it in, that sort of thing. Sometimes it works really well to follow the wireframe, and then other times the wireframe and the design aren't going to look hardly anything alike. But you can even see if someone was looking just at the wireframe, switching to the actual design is quite a bit different. I don't pride myself as some incredible designer, but I think for me, when I go in through these different phases, it helps ensure that the end result is going to be solid. So here's the homepage design we came up with after, going through this wireframe. The homepage design we came up with was this. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. All of these are stock photos, so we're actually going to be replacing all these photos. The client is currently getting new photos to add in. But I try to be flexible with that because sometimes life happens and you're not able to have all the different assets ready. So we're going ahead and moving forward with the design and even with the development, and then we're gonna put those photos into the project before launch. That's kind of the idea, so that things don't just keep getting held up. And that's a good time to use stock photos. So yep, here was the homepage design. Pretty cool, really happy with how it turned out. So we went back and forth with the client a little bit on it, and then we came up with the full site design. So this is a pretty standard site, 7 pages, and what we have is the homepage. So this is your main landing page that most people are going to land on and view. We have an about, work, and then a work template page. So they have different types of furniture they build or cabinets they build, and so within these we want to have a category page basically. And then we have 2 custom service pages. So we have custom cabinets and custom furniture. These are the 2 main things that this carpenter works on. And so we built these out. They're almost nearly identical. Obviously the photos and the copy are going to be different. And then we have like these little different icons for the different types of things within those that they build. Kind of cool. And then lastly, we have a contact page. For this specific instance, they're going to actually use a Calendly embed, and that way the potential customers can be able to book directly with them and fill out a form, set up the time for a phone call. And a lot of times I think that's a really nice first step. If you're like in a service business or in like a high-end product business, to where it's going to be, or a high dollar product business, just setting up a free 15-minute phone call so you can talk to them, they can hear you, you can create that connection. I think it ends up being a really nice first step, especially if you're just starting out and you don't have, a sales team behind you or something like that. Okay, that is my design process. And then after this, of course, we go into development, and that's how I built the websites. All right, thanks, y'all. Have a great day.